Dun, da, da, da.
Here we are again. We haven't had a recorded conversation since November.
Has it been that long? Oh my goodness.
Yep, we finished season 1 in November.
I feel like, especially the last few weeks, I was just noticing that this morning. I'm like, I feel like I have changed so much in the last few months.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's crazy. It's
Oh,
crazy.
for sure.
Right?
Yeah, I agree with you. Even just in the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even just the last few weeks. And I'm like, what? And the information for me that's been coming through and the synchronicities that are happening. And I'm like, holy crap. Anyway, life is full of surprises and fun. And anyway.
Well, when we live in an attraction-based universe, that's what we're attracting, right?
Right.
All the gifts and I don't know. We asked for it, Amanda. It's our fault.
I know. And now we get to receive it. Receive. So I am so excited that you're going to be one of my speakers. And we're finally we have, what is today? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days. And then our speaker symposium, but we're finally got our schedules to where we can record. So I don't care if it's 3 days before, we're recording. But I am so excited that you're coming in. You're one of my favorite people. And you tell us, who is Jessica Devenish? Who are you?
Ooh, that's such a great question.
Who are you?
Day, right? It's funny. That's a funny question. I would say a few years ago, I would be I'm a CEO, I'm a mom of 5, married for 30 years, all the
the labels. Yeah.
But now I'm just gosh, I'm just this eternal student of life. I'm just this truth seeker. I'm just an adventurer. I mean, of course I'm a mom and I'm a friend and I'm all those things too, but in a totally different descriptive way, from a heart space, not from a head space. So I think, I'm I'm light, I'm love, I'm a warrior. I'm a great friend. I'm a loyalist.
Yes,
yeah, I'm just I don't know, a lover of people and life and learning. I would probably say if I'm this eternal student, which is why I'm so excited to be part of this event. And I'm so grateful that I get to speak first.
Oh yeah.
Totally. Because I'm excited to kind of set the stage for the day in a way open to receive. And then, I mean, of course, I like to be a guide and a teacher and a coach, but I also love being a student more than anything. Yeah. So I get to come in, share my, topic, and then I get to sit and receive.
I know. And I cannot wait. It feels to ask you this question. Okay. What do you feel like your purpose here is on earth? What are you here to do?
Well, as corny as it probably sounds, I'm here to assist with raising the vibration of the planet.
That's not corny. I love it.
That feels true to me. I'm really good at holding space for people, having empathy, meeting people where they're at without judgment. I think that's one of my gifts.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I should ask you, what are you here to do?
I'm here to help people remember who they are and have always been. Come back to their spiritual center. I'm very clear on why I'm here, which I love. But yeah, I felt to ask you that. So thank you. That was perfect. That was beautiful. Yeah. And you are going to be sharing on gratitude and mindset. And I know that this is something that, you and I did a whole podcast around this a while ago. But this is something that you are really passionate about. So do you mind sharing just a little bit of why this topic and why this is so important to you?
Well, I just feel in life we have trials, right? We have breakthroughs that are often started by a breakdown of some kind of trial, some kind of challenge. And I'm so passionate about gratitude because as hard as things might feel, picking up the both ends of the stick, when things are really hard, when there's good and bad, is as hard as they have been, everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. And finding gratitude in that. It's really difficult to find gratitude in that in the moment of despair and challenge and trial. And at the same time, if I look back at my life and as I work with people, the hard stuff really defines who we are.
Yeah, 100%.
And having gratitude, I think most people would say, gosh, that was a really hard time, and I'm so grateful that it happened.
Yeah.
So I like to help people find gratitude in the space of despair, in the space
Mhm.
of breakdown in the trial. So I'm
Mhm.
super passionate about gratitude because, and I share about what I believe the 12 gifts are. Gratitude is the first gift, joy is the final gift. And
Mhm.
then there's like the gift of self and awareness and clarity and, other things in between. But I feel like gratitude really is the foundational piece that leads us to greater productivity, greater joy, greater success.
Yeah.
And if we can find gratitude in all of it, then we just up level. We up level ourselves, we up level those around us. And
Mhm.
I think gratitude is kind of, it's a magnet. Don't you think? Like gratitude is
Oh
just kind
yeah.
of in it, because we live in an attraction based universe. Like gratitude just attracts more of that. Even
Mhm.
trips.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I love all of that, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to get to see you present this because yeah, I've heard about it and heard why you love it, and I know you have a course that you create. I think you've had a course that you created, and yeah, I'm super excited. Like as you're talking and as I'm feeling into this event, like there's so much light coming into this space
Mhm.
that oh, I'm just excited. I'm so excited.
I
So
know.
thank
And
you.
because all the speakers, well, I know everyone intimately except for Brandon. I don't know Brandon,
Yeah.
but Angie has been my coach, and I work with Christy personally with my
Yeah.
own somatics healing. And Hugh, I've been to Hugh's events, and you and I've got to
Mhm.
experience your gifts and the things that you offer, and doing our podcast together. So I'm just like, it's like a dream to spend the whole day.
Right?
Yeah.
And then just like receiving, and then now this, I'm really excited for these sound people to come in. Like I'm like, oh, this actually feels really good to bring them in. And anyway, it's gonna be amazing. I'm so glad you're a part of it. I cannot wait to hear everything that you have to share. And thank you. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me and sharing who you are, a little bit of who you are with everybody.
Yeah. Well, thanks for like inviting me to be a part of it. And I love that. What I really love is when somebody has like this vision, right? You've had this vision of what it's going to look like, and then it all comes together.
Yeah. Well, it always, I was just talking to another friend of mine. It's always funny to me. Every time I have a vision, it actually, like, we get to let go of the attachment of what it actually looks like because this is coming together in a way that I didn't think it would. So I'm
Hmm.
like, and in such a more beautiful way. And I'm really grateful for that. So this is gonna be fun.
I know.
I'm
And who
so excited.
share a whole day with people who have like people who want to up level, right?
Right.
People who are that eternal student and look for that self care, that self love, that self empowerment, right?
Yeah.
Because I imagine everyone in the room, like, they have big goals, right? And
Hmm.
are focusing on like wanting more, taking
Right.
in more, and receiving more. So I'm just excited to be part of like an event that does that.
Yeah.
So
Me too. Well, and this is going to be the first of many. So that's what I'm excited is just to, this is the first one. And then where do we go from here? It's going to be really fun to watch it. Just kind of
cool.
grow.
Well, thank you for
Awesome. Thank
bringing it.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.